Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements. I hope you're well. Thank you so much for being here. I'm Jen with Timeline Tarot, and this is your tarot card for the week of April 19th, 2026. It is a collective general reading, so as the messages come through today, take what fits, leave what doesn't, because if it's not your message, it simply means it's meant for someone else. And be sure to check out your other placements. If you don't know what they are, in the description box is a link where you can obtain your free birth chart. Also, Leo, I want you to keep in mind this is not what you don't see coming for the week ahead. The tarot card of the week reading is intended to be a special message for you from source. There's a question here, usually posed, that they want you to go within and consider so you can make a decision that is best for you and your life at this time. With all of that said, let's begin. I hope that mic is on. It is. Okay. Tapping into the Leo collective now, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements. What is the tarot card of the week here for the Leo collective? I'm looking forward to your season this year. I don't know why that is. I just am. Let's get one more shuffle here. Okay, thank you. Wheel of Fortune. What changes are entering your life and how are they a part of your destiny? At the bottom of the deck, Eight of Wands. An important message or fast movement may be coming in. Okay, tell me why the Wheel of Fortune. What is that Eminem song? You only got one shot. Do not miss your chance. Yeah, this is the moment. Okay. Tell me more about this here for the Leo collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements. Why is this their tarot card of the week for the week of April 19th, 2026? One more shuffle. Thank you. The Three of Swords, the Two of Pentacles, and Temperance. Bottom of the deck, Page of Swords. Okay, tell me about the Three of Swords here for Leo. Let's begin to clarify. Clarify that Three of Swords here. One more shuffle. Thank you. Three of Swords clarified by Queen of Swords, Three of Wands, and the Fool. Two of Pentacles. That's a harsh message. I'll give it to you in a second. Two of Pentacles. One more shuffle. Thank you. Two of Pentacles clarified by Four of Cups, Ace of Wands, and the King of Wands, and Temperance. Why is Temperance here for the Leo collective? One more shuffle. Thank you. Temperance clarified by the Devil, the Magician, Six of Cups. You know how I dislike that combination if you've seen my readings before. So you have someone here in your life who's caused you heartbreak. And this is significant because this person is a repeat offender. I feel like they always come in and out of your life. Now, this could be a parent. This could be a sibling. It could be a friend, a family member. It could be a lover. I mean, this could be your boss or your coworker. I just feel like it's on repeat. And source is saying enough. Literally, like, and again, you can repeat this cycle with this person because the Wheel of Fortune is here, which tells me you will have another destined and fated opportunity, probably over the course of the next 8 days when you receive 8 days to the Eight of Wands to the Fool card. Wow. Yeah. Over the course of the next 8 days, you have some type of incoming communication, offer, or opportunity. And you have the opportunity to repeat a cycle with this person. This is someone who's let you down. They've broken your heart. There's been a disappointment here. I think for most of you, you have already moved on from this person, whether that's physically or energetically. I do think a lot of you emotionally are a bit shut off to this person. I'm not saying like you wish them dead or anything like that, but there is a feeling here of like you could care less about them. Or you don't care as much as you used to about them because of what they did to you. And I think that's quite understandable. So I see you here embarking on a new path since that heartbreak, since that setback, since that deception. And now here comes the Two of Pentacles is clarified by the Four of Cups, the Ace of Wands, and the King of Wands. I think you thought that this person was done, gone over with, that they got the hint, that they wouldn't come around again. They're coming around again. Devil to the Magician to the Six of Cups. This is horrible, horrible energy because this is someone from your past who's a gaslighter. They're a manipulator. They're a liar. I'm sorry, crosswatcher. I have to call it how I see it. If this was my reading, I would steer clear of this person because the Devil on its own is someone who's toxic. Devil to the Magician is someone who, I mean, I'm not a therapist or, clinical psychologist or anything, but in the private readings that I've done, this typically comes up as someone who's a bit narcissistic, controlling, domineering. It's a liar. It's a betrayer. It's someone who's evil. Evil? Well, I didn't mean to say evil, but maybe that's how you would describe them. Wow. What I was going to say was this person, This person has the intention of always looking out for oneself. And if that means that they have to betray you to get what they want out of you, they will easily do that. It's like someone who has like no real conscience at the end of the day. Like they don't really see what they do as being manipulative. This is not someone who sits down at the end of the day and is like, oh God, I shouldn't have done that to Leo. This person behaves this way and shows up this way because of a wound or wounds within them or toxic patterns or traits within them that they don't want to do the introspection on. They don't want to see. It could be something that they learned from childhood, but you know what? It's not your responsibility or mine to heal this person. That's a journey that they have to do on their own. And I think over the course of the next 8 days, you will have the opportunity to repeat a cycle with this person or completely close one out. And that's what your Wheel of Fortune card here is asking you. What changes are entering your life within the next 8 days, and how are they a part of your destiny? Because your future now will be determined in part on whether or not you will give in to another toxic cycle with this person. This may be someone that you've known since childhood, or you feel a very close bond to them. There could be some trauma bonding here as well when I see the Six of Cups to the Devil, to the Magician. This could be someone who is aware of your wounds and uses them against you. I remember dating someone like this, like, oh God, I'm 51 years old, so it's like not 30 years ago, dating someone a little over 30 years ago. And I remember saying something to him about an abandonment wound. And I caught him in a moment where I had just started to realize how manipulative he was. And he was like, don't worry, I'm never going to abandon you. And it just was so, one, out of character for him to say such a thing. Number two, I was on the precipice of breaking up with him. Like, I think he used that to trigger an abandon wound within me, so then I would feel bad about abandoning him, because I know what that feels like. And it made me date him for like another month after that. And I was like, then I caught myself, I'm like, son of a bitch. Like, he got me, because I know, when you have an abandonment wound and you know what that feels like, the last thing you want to do is have someone feel that pain, right? You don't want to trigger that for that person. So there was, and he knew how to use that against me in that moment. So, I mean, for some of you, this person, like, you've told them so much, or they know so much about you that they now use it against you. It could be a parent for some of you. I don't know why I keep getting that for the Leo Collective. Tell me more about this person. One more shuffle. Thank you. The Two of Cups. This is someone you know. Ten of Pentacles and the Emperor. Bottom of that King of Cups. This could be a masculine. It could be a masculine, but Emperor to the Devil to the Magician. This is someone who can be very domineering, very controlling. Ten of Pentacles, you've known them a long time. It could be family. Hell, for all I know, for some of you, this could be your boss. But I would expect to be tested over the course of the next 8 days with this toxic person that you are all too familiar with. And what you choose to do will be up to you. It's always up to you. But there's something good that's trying to come in, and it can't come in. It's almost like this Ace of Wands, like, you're the King of Wands here, and you're looking at this person. Like, I wish I had an overhead camera. You're looking at this person, and look what's behind you. The Ace of Wands, that Four of Cups, is like you're missing this opportunity. There's something new that wants to come in. And as long as this person is taking up energetic space in your life, this can't come in, because all of your focus will constantly be on them. What's trying to come in? Queen of Pentacles and the Four of Pentacles just showed itself. What is trying to come in? I mean, Queen of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles. It could be a financial opportunity or a partner who is solid. What is trying to come in here for Leo? One more shuffle. Thank you. You're totally not focused on it. Chariot, the Star, and Justice. Your wish fulfillment. Your karmic reward for saying no. Your victory, your success. Hermit energy. Go within. Go within and make the decision. This is energetically on hold for you. It can come in next week, next month, 10 years from now. I just feel like however long it takes for you to engage with this person, this is on hold. I feel like this can't come in because this person is occupying space in your life. I hate to say that about another human being, and it doesn't mean that you can't meet up with them in the future once they recognize this pattern and they take the time to heal the way I have, the way you have, the way most of us do when we recognize a pattern within ourselves. But this person refuses to do that. They've been coming up in your readings for almost 2 years. And if it's not the exact person, it's the archetype of that person. And you keep getting roped into it, my love, over and over again. So just be mindful, okay? I don't feel like this will go away. But again, if you want to engage with this person for another 10 years, this is on hold for 10 years. That's just the feeling that I get here. If you want to try this out with this person again for another month or two, and then you call it quits, like that's when this comes in. I just feel like one can't come in until the other is gone. Bottom of the deck, the Hangman. I would really go within. Sometimes the Hangman talks about seeing things from a different perspective so we know what to sacrifice and let go of so something better can come in. 3 cards of advice here for the Leo collective. Could be a parent for some of you. I don't know why I keep getting that in your readings. Parent, grandparent, someone of authority. One more shuffle. Thank you. If it's, I have to put this out there. If this is someone that you're seeing as a divine counterpart, there's nothing divine about this person. They are an incredibly, I was going to say damaged, but that's such a horrible word to use for another human being. Wounded, very low vibrational counterpart. And they're just not ready for you. You have other things that you need to be doing. Again, they could heal and come back around in time. There's no one saying that that's off the table. But right now, this is not good or healthy for you to engage in. The Devil, the 3 of Pentacles, and the Fool. The choice will be yours. I would expect this. We have... I've typically have always looked at the Fool card as Aries energy. And that's because Aries is the first sign of the zodiac, and the Fool is the first card of a tarot deck, right? A major arcana deck. And I've always looked at it as Aries, but truth be told, it's Uranus. And Uranus is leaving Taurus on April 25th. It will not be there again for our lifetime. It will move into Gemini. It will be in Gemini until 2033. The last time it was in Gemini was when it did an 8-year stint from 1941 to 1949. So unless you're in your 90s or older, you have never experienced this. And there's something here about this new chapter of your life is unfolding. There's some new exciting opportunities. It's a karmic reward. Your wish fulfillment is literally waiting on the other side of this nightmare. Your advice here is this person's going to want to collaborate with you. You have a choice here to take a leap of faith towards doing this again with this person or moving on to something new. Just keep in mind that you got the Hermit at the bottom of both decks. So please think this through. Because I feel like if you go in one direction, you're trapped. 8 of Swords. If you go in the other direction, you change your timeline. 4 of Wands. It's like an entirely different life. So just go within. The last thing I want to say to you is that doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result is the very definition of insanity. And I've never known a Leo to be insane. So please don't make a mistake. That's what I have for you, Leo, for the week of April 19th, 2026. If you like that message, it resonates with you, you want to claim all or part of it, please be sure to click like, share, comment, and subscribe. Hype the video if you're able to do that. And until I read for you again, I'm wishing you light, love, and peace.